think I have a preparing problem. Preparing something we think about a lot during Advent. Prepare the way of the Lord. We've been singing it over and over and over again. But I have a problem with my preparing. I've always had this preparing problem. Actually, I remember back in the day when I was a student here, when I was at Yale Divinity School. I've said before that I came here to Yale because it's not a Methodist school. And I had grown up Methodist, but I was definitely not sold on being Methodist when I decided I was called to ministry in a professional sense. And I was really just not sure that there was space in Methodism for all my radical ideas and my doubts and all my questions. I was not super into Methodism until I got a whiff of y'all. Until I found a home, at first in Summerfield, as a student 13 years ago, when you all showed me that I could be Methodist and I could ask questions. You showed me that I could be Methodist and I could think critically about the Bible and about the world. Well, you all created a monster. Because I am so Methodist now. After worship downstairs, you're going to hear me tell you way more than you want to know about Methodist things when we have our teach-in about the 2019 General Conference. And if you don't know what that is, you don't know what I'm talking about, come downstairs. I'm going to tell you everything. Because I love talking about this stuff. I am a self-avowed practicing Methodork. I remember it was about a year into my Methodork transformation that I found myself helping to organize this event at the Divinity School that was celebrating the 50th year of ordination rites for women in our denomination. I was actually organizing the event with my very good friend Erica, who was also a member here at First and Summerfield when she was in Divinity School. I don't know if anybody remembers Erica. So Erica and I were planning this celebration of the 50th year of women being ordained in our denomination. Did you know that we had, as women, full clergy rights in our denomination in 1956? That's pretty good, right? Not bad. I never saw a woman, though, do communion until I came here. So we're not totally equal yet, but we'll get there. That's another thing. But this women's ordination celebration, it was a big deal to me. We, the proud Methodists at Yale Divinity School, got to take over the school's chapel for an evening so that we could have this celebration. And I brought in this clergywoman to preach from a distant land known as Long Island. And the whole thing was very important to me. I was invested. So I prepared for it. I invited women clergy from around Connecticut to come to the service and then have a special dinner with us. I made sure to ask them if they had any special dietary needs. I copied all this music for the worship service that we were having, and Erica and I made this a very fancy bulletin. So the night before the big day, Erica and I had finally finished this masterpiece of a bulletin. It was beautiful. We had made all the preparations. We'd done all that we could do. And so I settled down to my actual class reading for the following day for class. So I sat down and I got in my little comfortable reading chair and I turned on my lamp and I checked, which pages I was supposed to read from the syllabus, and I opened up my book and I started reading. And I got about to the end of the first page of this book when I remembered that we had wanted to replace one of the words in the Psalms for the worship service. We wanted to replace the word pastor with the word minister. Good thing I caught that. That would have been a disaster. So I put my book down and I started playing around with the bulletin, on my computer, and I successfully blotted out pastors, and then I created this text box over the picture file that had the song in it, and then I finally changed all the places where it said pastors to ministers. Then I called Erica, and I told her about the changes that I had made. All right, the bulletin was finally finished. So I sat back down in my chair and I opened my book once again, this time for real. I got down to about the middle of the next page and I realized that I really ought to make a shopping list for tomorrow. In case we forgot to buy something for the dinner, like a gluten-free dessert. Nobody had RSVP'd about gluten-free, but somebody might show up and want them to feel welcome. So I put my book down, I got to my computer again, and I listed all the things that we would need to buy at the grocery store. And when I printed that out, I put it in my bag so I wouldn't forget it, and then I sat back down. And I got out my book again, and I really began to read. I was reading for a while. I got to the next page when I had this horrible realization that it wasn't really accurate to say that the United Methodist Church had been ordaining women for 50 years. The United Methodist Church hadn't even existed for 50 years. Back then it was the Methodist Church. The United Methodist Church was formed in 1968. I couldn't believe that I made this ridiculous mistake. What if my United Methodist history professor was there? It would be like amateur hour. So I got my computer out again, and I looked at the United Methodist website to see how they, around the country when they were celebrating this, like how were they naming this celebration, and I got a few ideas, and then I called Erica again. And by this time it was about 11 p.m., maybe 12. Erica did not seem quite as excited about this problem as I was. She convinced me that it probably didn't matter if I said United Methodist or former Methodist, and then she hung up and went back to sleep, I'm sure. Well, by this time, I was exhausted with all of my preparing. And so I left my book for my actual class, which was why I was here anyways. But I left my book, where it was, didn't do any more reading, and I just went back to sleep. Now that night, of course, I had a very hard time sleeping. I guess my unconscious was still preparing, I had these dreams about gluten-free desserts and the changes in the bulletin, and I processed, the fact that I didn't get any of my reading done for my class. It was a rough night. And then the next day, I had, my baggy eyes, and my fingernails were all big enough, and I was just kind of haggard in body and soul. But you know what? I was prepared. I was prepared. Now that whole experience, that whole evening, kind of sums up my preparing problem. I prepare, and then I over-prepare. And at first, my preparing is about me being competent and responsible. But then there usually comes this point when my preparing shifts and it becomes a manifestation of my anxieties. My anxieties and fears and worries over things that I just do not have control over, but over-preparing gives me something to do at least. I was anxious that night about what people were going to think of me. One of the planners of the event, what were people going to think of me? But that's something I can't control. People are going to have their thoughts about the event and about its planners. Also, it's not about me. I was anxious about making sure that people had a good worship experience. But I can't people come up to you on those days, only on those days, and say, Pastor, that was one of the best worship services I've ever been to, you know. Say I had said something or we had sung something in worship that was exactly what they needed to hear that day. That's not me. That's not about me. That is, in spite of me, God showed up and did what God was doing in that person's life all along, and I happened to be present for it. See, my preparing problem, and I'm wondering if I'm speaking to anybody else here today. My preparing problem is that I want to prepare the way of the Lord. But then I also want to be the salvation of our God. I want to prepare the way for me to do all the work. Because if I'm really honest with myself in those moments, I'm not trusting God to come in and do the saving. I trust me. And I forget that it is not my job to save the world or to save the people that I love. It's not my job to move society or to change the church. That is the work that God does, in God's way, in God's time. Today, in preparation for the ministry of Jesus, the Gospel of Luke quotes the book of Isaiah. When the prophet says, prepare the way of the Lord, make their paths straight. Every valley shall be filled. Every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough ways made smooth, and all flesh shall see the salvation of God. Oh my goodness. That passage really pushes the buttons on my preparing problem machine. Those words stress me out. That is a lot of preparing to do. Making the paths straight, filling the valleys, lowering the mountains and the hills, straightening up all the things that are crooked, smoothing the rough stuff, making the travel plans, getting a hold of the finances, passing the finals, getting through the first holiday after they died without ugly crying, decorating the house, caring for the aging parents while keeping the children alive, wrapping all the presents for all the activities, keeping every single person happy, all so that all flesh will see the salvation of God. I need a nap. But you know what I miss every Advent season? When Isaiah says, prepare the way of the Lord. The only other thing that Isaiah says that we're supposed to do is to prepare the way by making the path straight. All the other stuff is in the passive voice. Every valley shall be filled. Every mountain and hill shall be made low. The crooked shall be made straight, and the rough ways made smooth, and all flesh shall see the salvation of God. What we are asked to do is prepare a way. Make a straight path. All the other heavy lifting, the million-year-old geological formations being shifted, all the flesh being saved by God, that stuff is all stuff that is not our responsibility. That's the work of the divine, not our work. Now, I don't mean that y'all shouldn't worry about the world. You shouldn't worry about your loved ones. You shouldn't try to help people and give your lives for others. You shouldn't go to the protests and sign the petitions and give the donations because God's going to do all the work. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this to you, first in Summerfield. Because I have a feeling that most of you do all those things, you know? I have a feeling that the people I'm talking to today are more likely the kinds of folks who feel like you never do enough. I have a feeling that you're the kind of people world what you know it should be. Am I wrong? Is there anyone else who has that problem? What I'm saying is, you are not Jesus in this season. You are John the Baptist. You are the one who prepares the way. Jesus is the one who comes and saves the world. Saving the world is not your job. And you may never see the salvation. John died before Jesus even got very far into his ministry. John never saw much of what he was preparing the way for. And neither may we. But we faithfully prepare the way. And then we trust, and we pray, and we watch for the day when the mountains will be made low and the valleys will be lifted up, and all flesh, including yours and mine, including Nelson's and all those that we love who are detained, are incarcerated, including the people in our lives that we worry about and we weep for, including the people in our lives who suffer from addiction or abuse, we prepare. And then we trust, and we pray. And we watch for the day when all flesh shall see the salvation of God. May it be so.